Hello Pisces, and welcome to your mid-month July 2021 reading. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more well-rounded perception for this general reading. And if you are interested in an extended reading, I have an option for a small fee linked in the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and begin. The first card we are starting with is the King of Rods. So there is some focus that you have been working on. There's some work that you've been doing, some actions that you have been taking, something that you have been building, and you are mastering. The word master comes to mind. So you're mastering it. You're getting to the point where you are feeling like you are on top of it. Not so much that it's completed, but your overall sense or connection to it feels like you're just at a place or position where you feel you are really pulling it all together, and you have yourself to thank and be grateful towards. So essentially you've been building something, there's some actions that you've been taking, and you are about to rest on your throne regarding this particular situation, this particular scenario. So something that is coming towards the end of its fruition. Like I said, it doesn't feel so much that it's complete yet, but you're at a stage where you feel very confident and how everything is sort of coming together and how it is looking and making you feel, which ultimately is making you feel very good. It's making you feel like you are hitting the goals that you were hoping to hit. And this feels very much more towards the end of July. So you're still kind of working towards mastering or getting it closer to completion as you enter the middle of July. But as you finish up the month of July, I just get this overall sense of sort of looking back at a job. And even though you still know there's things that need to be done, there's just this overall sense of satisfaction because you have done something that you know is going to stand the test of whatever is to follow. So that's the overall sense that I get. Just like I said, you're really close to completion, and it's that sort of closeness that lets you feel like you can really pat yourself on the back, be proud of what you have done, proud of what you've created, be proud of what you've put together, and almost even sort of begin planning the celebration regarding everything coming together, even though it's not yet complete. You're just so close. And this energy feels much more strongly at the end of July. You'll start recognizing it, and you'll start seeing it in the middle of July, but you definitely feel that. I get that sense of just kind of looking back with pride as you move towards closing the end of the month of July. We have the three major arcana, the Empress, and I get an over sense that you'll be moving eventually. And again, this really feels very heavily like almost the last day of July. So we're really talking the end of the month as far as that overall sense. So this is something that you are working towards now, but you're really pulling it in. You're moving towards and simultaneously moving towards and pulling in this sort of completion and success story towards the end of the month. And it feels, like I said, the really bringing it all together feels the end of July. Like the 31st is really coming up heavy, very, very strongly. And as you move from that, looking back and with pride and being able to pat yourself on the back for the things that you have pulled together and you managed to create or build or manifest, in the process of all of that, you're already thinking about like nurturing. How can you nurture this? How can you build something bigger and greater as a result of this, as a result of what you have built, of what you have created, of what you have manifested? The next level, how can you nurture it to a point where it grows more? How can you make it more fertile? How can you expand it to a level of not just having completed something, but allowing it to expand to something more, allowing it to grow into something more? And I just get an overall sense that this isn't what you started with, whatever project or endeavor that this is that you are in the process of manifesting. When you started it, you you had a fairly specific end goal in mind. You really had an idea of what you wanted to go for, and that's what kind of carried you through to this point. But as you are coming to the point of completing this, and you're able to look back and reflect and see what it has become, to see what you have built, you're able to look at opportunities that sit within it as a result of it. You're able to see it from a point of view of thinking, if you did a few things within a matter of completing this particular task, you could actually create a scenario where it can grow into something more. And there's an overall sense of excitement as a result of it. Like, you're excited about the potential. You're excited about what could come next. And this feels very much, I'm tapping into the beginning of August, to be quite honest with you, which is kind of an odd thing to be doing because this is supposed to be a mid-July reading, but I'm assuming this is something that you need to know to finish off that third week of July before you enter into the last week. So for whatever reason, this is a message that you need to carry yourself through to continue. But again, I'll repeat, as you close the month of July, there's an overall sense of just really feeling fulfilled that you have managed to manifest something that you had started out to do. And in the process of looking back and reflecting on what you have created, there's an overall sense of really seeing the seeds of opportunity of where you could grow, where you can take this, how can you expand, what more can you build or create or grow from this. And it's not so much something you're going to tackle right away, but there's definitely a sense of excitement and delight just from the potential. And if that's all it is, it doesn't matter. But like I said, I just get this overall sense of a very sincere excitement and sincere delight and potential as a result of what you managed to manifest and to bring into creation. Finally, we have cotton candy. Make a wish. And this is really tapping into that Empress card about, like I said, being able to look back, taking that position of really being able to look back and look at and really take in the look of what you just created, what you managed to manifest, the hard work of what you have brought into fruition. And in that process of seeing it in this light of completion, being also able to see what you can manifest, that excitement, like I said, it's almost palpable. I can really feel this sense of just being giddy and being very excited and being very happy. In the process of that, you're just being told, make a wish. You managed to manifest this, you managed to bring this together, whatever this is that you will be kind of bringing to a close as you finish off the month of July. You did this, you created it, you manifested it. You might as well use that energy that you're beginning to feel bubble up inside of you to make a wish. What next would you like to manifest? Where do you like to carry this? Where do you want this to go? Because the potential is there. You are not kidding yourself when you look at it and you see the potential and you see where it can grow and how it can expand and what can come of it. You are not crazy for thinking these thoughts. So use that excitement, use that thrill, make a wish, and know that you can build that in that direction should you choose to, even if you don't do it right now. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. These dreams are what made it so that you manifested what you manifest. They will continue to carry you should you choose to continue on with this manifesting energy that you seem to be full of. All right, Pisces, that's all I have for you for the month of July, for the mid-month check-in. Again, be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising if you would like a more well-rounded perception. And as I said already, there is an extended version of this in the link box below for a small fee. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. Other than that, have a fabulous rest of your July, and we will see you in the next video.